Hi and welcome back to this remix tutorial part 2. It wasn't meant to be 2 parts at all. It's just I thought there was just so much more I could cover if I did another video on it. And I'm going to show you a little trick where we can use this acapella to help us create a really beautiful chord progression and then turn that into original material by just deleting the acapella. And if you're a vocalist, you could do your own vocals on it, and it's a really good way to make interesting chord progressions and for you to sing along or just to make original tracks. I've done a bit more work since the last video. If you haven't seen the last video, by the way, give it a watch because you will not know what I'm talking about now, and it showed you how we created this initial track in the first place. I've done a bit more work on the piano, which I'll show you now. Spent a bit more time on it. In the first video I was just showing you how you could chuck random chords in as long as they're in the same key. They're going to sound good with the acapella, but now I've spent a bit more time, you know, and change a few of them didn't sound quite right to me, and it just flows a bit more better now. And I've also created a kind of moody synth pattern in the same chords. So yeah, I've done a bit more work on that. It does sound a bit more polished now to me. So I'll just show you the new progression with the acapella, so you can see how it works together. So it does work with it. I'm really enjoying it, to be honest. I'll show you how it all sounds together. So I've done a bit more work on the percussion as well. Here we go. And a bass line I put in there, which I forgot, which all I've done with the bass line is this is my main chord progression. I've took this bottom line here, just the bass notes, and put it on a bass synth. So I'll show you what that looks like. You can see there, I've deactivated all the other notes. I've just kept the bass, the bottom note for the bass line. So all together, it sounds like this. put everything together. And now, if you haven't watched the other video, I'll just give you a little recap. What we've done is found this acapella, found information about this acapella, as in the BPM and which key it's in. We've found a MIDI chord pack and found chords in that key, and we've just chucked them in and made our own chord progression. But how you can turn this into what would be original material is just getting rid of the acapella and doing your own vocals. If you're a vocalist and you can sing a song in B minor, which that one's in, then you know that these chords that we've done here will work with your vocals, so you can basically turn it into original material. But using this acapella is really good quality acapella as a little helper, if you like. So without the acapella, we could do a bit more work on it. So there's your original material, and you know there's no copyright involved. You've just found a acapella that's got a really good sort of chord structure to it. You know, the really good notes and stuff, and then you turn it into your own song. So I will happily now delete that because we no longer need it. Now this is an original track, and if you're, like I say, if you are a vocalist, it's a great set of chords to sing along to. We can do some more work on it as well. I'll always like to do an arpeggio. So I'll duplicate this channel. And what we'll do now is, now we've copied that over, we'll find a synth lead sound. Just one of these presets for now. We'll use Ableton's MIDI effects and the arpeggiator. And so there you go. You'd never know that was, it's not as if you've copied it, you've literally used it, you know, a really good source of a chord structure to make your own track. Like I say, if you're a vocalist, it'll be very handy for you if you've sort of writer's block or whatever, you're struggling to, you know, maybe you've got a song you've written and you're struggling to find the right chords for it, then use, you know, some of these songs that are out there just to help you. You know, they're tried and tested. That acapella we've used there in particular, it's a big hit. So, you know, the chords have a lot to do with that, how it makes you feel and stuff. So if you've liked this video and you want to see more, please subscribe. I'm going to keep doing them. I've had some great feedback so far. I've got over 100 subscribers now. I didn't really think anything of it, to be honest, and I didn't think I'd stick at it, but I'm really enjoying sharing, you know, what knowledge I have. I'm no expert by any means. If you're a beginner, this will be great for you, and if I can help you out, get you on the way to making some music, it really makes it worthwhile going through all this. Thanks again for tuning in, and thanks so much for subscribers, people that have commented, and you know, I've had quite a bit of help through the comments from a few things, so thanks a lot for that, and I'll see you next time.